I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to do this today. Yesterday I just left the Honda Bond out. Alright. It's literally been the biggest pain of this engine thing all along. Some lessons that I learned are these things gotta go in these holes before you throw it in there to make sure all the things line up. For sure, make sure all of the numbers are going the same way. I spun those around once. That was a nightmare to find. Make sure all of your things are going the right way. So this would be the side with the small hole in it, and you want your spring peg to go that way on this side. On the other side, as you can see, the small holes on the other side, and you want your spring peg to go that way. So it should be a small spring peg, large peg, medium peg, small spring peg, large peg, medium peg, and then you carry that all the way down to the rest of them. These are the pegs I'm talking about, or pins or whatever. Like I said, you got your small pin, which you'd have your spring in. You have your large pin, which would be in the middle, and then your like medium-sized one. I'm not even putting these in yet until I get the roller assembly on, because it's really easy for these to pop out and just go literally everywhere, and it's like a huge pain. This is an RBB3 or K24A2 head. So you got to put a layer of Honda Bond down here when you put your assembly on. As you can see, I got a layer of Honda Bond on here from yesterday when I was trying to put it on, but I failed a lot yesterday, so hopefully we can secure a dub today and get that put on. So first I'm going to start by taking off the old Honda Bond that I put on yesterday with a plastic razor. You want to use a plastic razor because this won't scratch the mating surface, as to where if you use a metal steel razor, it'll like seriously tear this up. This is basically what you're going for. Just want like nice like 45 degrees to the outside angle, and you just want to push all of that gasket over the side. So I got most of that cleaned off. Basically, once you get it down to like all scraped off the razor, you just want to rub the rest of it off, and usually you can get most of that off. And then I'm also gonna rub it down with some brake clean. Thankfully, I cleaned off any of the gasket material that was sitting on this thing last night, so that's already done. I wiped down this left side to make sure there's no oil or contaminants where the Honda Bond's gonna be at on the block. Then I put in the top keeper on the ends, because I'm going to bolt this down and torque it before I put the cam shafts in. And then I've set up all of my rocker assemblies with rubber bands, and I made sure that the spacing is perfect between them. I don't know why this one looks bad, but I guess, I don't know, I'll figure it out when I look at it later. The goal here is to press the outsides while I'm installing it to keep everything like aligned. And then you're going to insert the spark plug tubes right through the middle rockers, right through the middle rollers, and ideally everything will stay kind of in place. Show you my Honda Bond right quick. I literally just smoothed it on there with my finger because I left it out with the nozzle hooked up because I was pissed off yesterday. My phone's so oily. Okay, so yeah, so basically if you want to double check if it's messed up or not, just wiggle all of your bolts, and if they slide in and out easily, that's what you want. If not, you've flipped one of these things around, and you're gonna have to redo it. I have to redo it. So these ones are in, these ones are in, those ones are in, these ones are in. Everything matches up with the valves. These ones are, this one's like out. This one should go here. See how it doesn't sit on the valve correctly? That's because it's in the wrong spot. See, these ones line up, those ones line up, these ones line up. That one is not good. So this is a video of me disassembling the rocker assembly that I just put together for like the 8th time. So I'm taking this apart. I just want to show you guys my method here. Basically, you can use like a piece of rubber if you got like a piece of little tubing sitting around. I like to use a little bit of cardboard because I got a whole bunch of cardboard down here, so I just tear off a little sliver. And basically, I just want to put my tiny pry bar against that cardboard, so that way it protects that seal. Okay, so it'll be looking like that, and just pry up on it. Basically, the goal here is to just protect this ledge, as that's going to be a sealing surface for your valve cover. So you want to just protect that so it doesn't leak later. You don't have to worry about filling it in with like Honda Bond or whatever. Same thing with this corner, and then you're gonna just slowly pry this out. So it's like right there, pry a little bit. Right here, you're gonna pry a little bit. Keep in mind there's a whole bunch of Honda Bond on this normally, so it's gonna be a bit of a pain to pry initially. My Honda Bond is still wet, so it's not gonna be that difficult. There's my Honda Bond, my adhesion. So it's a little thin in that spot right there. A little thin in these spots, so I'll probably add a little more Honda Bond on this next go. But I mean, that's not too bad. There's like 0 overhang. Here's how you can dummy check yourself to avoid what I did the last time I messed this up. You can make sure that all of these match the same spots when you line them up, because this one was a little askew the last time, and I just didn't know why. And I was like, you know, maybe it's supposed to be like that. It wasn't supposed to be like that. They're all supposed to match up like perfectly. So that's a way you can save yourself some trouble there. So this is what it should look like. As you can see, the pins on the exhaust side point to the left if you're standing on the exhaust side, and the pins on the intake side if you're standing on the exhaust side point to the right. So this is the front of the engine. This is the back. This is like the side your transmission goes on. And this is the side your timing chain is on. And I left all of these pins out so that way you could see. These are the spring-loaded pins. These are the long pins. And these ones are the medium-sized pins. So I'm going to push all these in and set them down so that way we can put the camshafts in. But I just wanted to show you, for example, in case you were trying to figure out how does this all go together. Might have to finagle with these a little bit to get them all down in there right, but eventually all these should sit nice and basically flush with each other. The middle rocker should be the middle roller should be slightly higher than the outside ones because it has a spring under it. There we go. Okay, that one's good. This one's good. That one's good. That one's good. That one's good. If you press down on these, all these should have springs under them. If it drops flat, then you're gonna have to put that spring back in there. Which you might be able to pull it out here this way. I've never tried it, but I mean, I think it'd be possible maybe. I don't know.